Master Robert Jackson by our Toastmaster evaluator, Tim Taylor.
Jeff, we're going to start calling you son of Tim Linger with all of your props. There we go. I don't want that to be too distracting. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Robert, excellent job today. My number one question is, how do you get the helmet on with that hair? But I'm sure you learned how to do it. You did some great things, Robert. First of all, you paused at the beginning when you walked up. I don't know if that was intentional. It probably wasn't. But you got everyone's focus on you right before you started speaking. Everybody's like, what is this guy going to say? That's an excellent way to start your speech. You know who does that very well is Carmelo Bellardo, one of our great speakers. He does that quite a bit. It was you had good emotion. The time when your sister said, stop, and that you remembered that, and that also scarred you for life, that whole situation. That did. It kept you from expressing yourself to other people. It made you bury all your emotions for years and years and years. Finally, when that came out, you put that into your athletics, and it made you good enough to be in the NFL. Okay? One thing I would say is you did not talk about the NFL. I'm sitting there going, hey, who this guy play for? What did he play? I really want to know a lot more about it. And that's a whole other speech right there. How you got recruited, how you did in the NFL, it would be great. Learning, being, or stuttering. I can relate to that because I had a bad stuttering problem when I was a little kid. My problem was different than yours, though. In my brain, I was about 4 sentences ahead of my mouth, if that's possible, as fast as I already talk. But I would literally have a vapor lock. My mouth would stop working because I was about 4 sentences ahead. And then I eventually calmed down and was able to do that. So I definitely can relate to the stuttering problem. One of the things you want to do is look at the audience more. You stood like this with your hands. I'm not saying that that's bad. It shows kind of intentionality and your thinking, but standing like this is really better. You didn't move around too much up here, which was great. And I know this was a milestone for you. Is this your first real speech in front of a crowd? Hey, that was his first speech, guys. I would say work on, you mumbled a little bit. You said the word guru. I didn't really understand what that word was. You had to say it 3 or 4 times. But excellent job, my friend. For your first time, it was an aberration. You did amazing. Thank you.